So now let's talk about the shows coming out on Monday. And we're going to start with one that actually hasn't been around for some time.
Well, it hasn't been around for
since 2015, actually. Square-Enix. Square-Enix, the last time they had a press conference, they actually had a live press conference in 2015. It's where they first revealed Nier Automata, or Automata, however you want to pronounce it. And apparently it wasn't that great. So they kind of dropped off doing it, and now they're back because now they realize we can just do a video. We don't need to be there.
Everybody's doing what Konami did, and people made fun of Konami. Well,
yeah, guess what? Nintendo started the trend. Konami may have actually the one starting it, but Nintendo is the one who took the glory. But anyway, Square Enix is going to announce or discuss games, and I think we have some good content between Eidos and Square Enix.
Pretty much every game you can imagine is going to be there.
Let's start with the one that we know about coming out, Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 11 is coming out in September. Now, would they talk a lot about this?
Yes.
I think no.
No, you think it's going to be just passing?
No, Dragon Quest is a series that's really big in Japan, but in America it never really boosts up unless they want to be like, guys, check out these graphics. The game is a year old. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not really the same strength. I do think they are going to show a trailer in English showing the story of Dragon Quest 11 and saying it's coming out for PS4 and Switch and other consoles too.
There's the exact same thing with Dragon Quest Builders 2 as well.
Do you think they're going to actually have Dragon Quest Builders 2 in any way? Or
Builders did pretty well.
It did well,
and also Builders 2 came out for the Switch.
Yeah.
Builders, the original, came out for the Switch. So they have reasons to push for the sequel. Mm-hmm. So again, I think all the Dragon Quest games, they'll just post a trailer.
They'll do a trailer and be like, let's move on to
Okay, moving on.
And speaking of which, the Walmart leak that we've been talking about to this point had an Xbox One and PS4 game called Dragon Quest 2. Speculation is that, so this is a speculation. Some people speculate this is Dragon Quest Builders 2 and that it's getting an Xbox One version as well in the West. Some are saying that it's actually a pre-order bonus for Dragon Quest 11 and then you get like a ROM version of Dragon Quest 2 to actually be able to play on your systems.
And other people think it's actually Builders 2.
People think, no, that's what I said, I think it's Builders 2. But there's no Switch version of that, but they don't update things like the same thing everyone else does.
Who knows?
But yeah, trailers for those two for sure.
One thing we're pretty sure about is Final Fantasy 15.
Oh yeah,
they're never done.
They're never done with it. It's a never-ending story.
It just keeps going. It'll be a trilogy with the last one being Lightning Returns.
Lightning Returns. It's emerging, and they've merged the series together. The canon has no bearing. No, but Final Fantasy 15 had some major story DLC they added in. They've been really adamant about trying to make the game better for the players.
Adding more side quests,
more stories. They've announced a various amount of storylines they want to build on, and I think that's where we're going to see a trailer for the next one, and maybe Shadow Drop. Shadow Drop doesn't really seem like something of their style, but I think they'll announce it for the summer or fall. I'll be like, this is the next thing we're working on. Enjoy it. And
we're definitely not going to see anything from Final Fantasy 16.
No, there's not even a blip of that. They're too busy working on all the other major games on this list that we're going to get to in some time. But let's step away from the Japanese side of things. Let's go to Eidos, and let's talk about Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yes, this was unveiled like a month ago, right?
Yeah, it was revealed in May, and it was a weird teaser trailer with a moon, with like an eclipse. Everyone knew what it was the moment we saw it, and in fact, hackers found through the website that it was going to be revealed in like a few weeks, and then it was going to be coming out in September. And surprise, that's exactly what it was. There was a big preview event, which is weird why we're going to have a whole lot of discussion on this at this event. I don't think we're going to see much, but we as consumers haven't seen a gameplay reveal of this game really deep.
So we need gameplay.
We're going to see a gameplay demo in this conference, I think, during this time.
Will Lara Croft get hurt?
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot in fact. See, that's
something about this new Tomb Raider.
You'll never see her with two guns, but you'll see her get beaten up a lot. That's kind of like,
yeah, why do they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I think the idea is I heard some people saying they would like to see her get grittier because now she's really desperate to destroy this underground organization to the point where she's diverging from what we experience as Lara Croft in the previous game series, and this is going to be the end of this trilogy for her, and it's going to be the complete transformation of her. When we had Rise of the Tomb Raider, I didn't really know if she rose to become the Tomb Raider exactly. Either way, Shadow of the Tomb Raider sounds like it's going to get dark and gritty, but it was already a dark and gritty reboot, so I don't know where it's going to go.
It's going to get darker and more rebooted.
And more rebooted.
One game that we believe is coming out this year. They
said
they've
talked about it. They
said
last year. They said it,
and they keep showing it off. They keep having preview events for it. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3!
Finally, it's over. Well, we think it's
the curse has been lifted.
No, it will never be over. There'll be some other game. Then there'll be Kingdom Hearts 4, 3.2, something like
3.2 Everlast extension,
final
4.
Cut.
It'll be actually like Kingdom Hearts 3.8 or something like that. Anyway, this is a game that's been in development for way too long. It was announced in development back when the PS4 was being like just coming out, and now it's finally ready to be released, which goes to show how long it takes to make a game like this. Or they announced it way too early. But they've had a preview event again, much like Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The game is no date yet, which means this is the time.
Yeah, do you
think this is going to be the last thing? This is going to be the final part of the show, and the date?
I think this will be their last thing, mainly because I think of all the game stuff they have, it's the furthest along.
It's the furthest along in the bigger games, and I think it's the time.
And they can end it with they do a story trailer, and
it'll be like simple and clean, and then they'll end
on the trailer.
October. I think a late October game.
Yeah.
That way they can. I think November might be nice too, but I think October is what it's going to be. Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out for everything but the Switch, and it's going to be heavily hyped. It's going to put a lot of marketing dollars behind that. Which is probably why they're hyping Shadow of the Tomb Raider right now, because they're not going to hype it up. When we get to that far.
No, Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be what's going to sell like hotcakes.
That's the one that's going to sell.
It's got Pixar in it.
Do you think the series is going to end? Like with that one, do you think? Because the third is supposed to be the culmination of all those side games that we've been playing on mobile devices.
I'm not even going to try to answer that question because I might be Roxas.
No, Tony, you're Sora.
Oh,
it's a Mobius strip. The game. Oh my gosh! If it ends with like the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, and like there's no end to the series, that's definitely going to take a big chunk because they don't have really long gameplay videos of that game. But I also think that. We're going to have a huge demo and then, discussion of how they're going to release it with a special limited edition $220 version of it, probably bundled with all the previous versions.
It comes with a real beating heart.
It comes with real Kingdom Hearts. You too can close the world.
A real Keyblade.
Oh, that would. I mean, they're not really that
pretty
sharp. I was going to say dope. I was going to say they're pretty dull. They don't have blades or pretty blunt. Yeah. Anyway, after that, we got some other announcements that we were expecting. One is from the Walmart leak again, is Just Cause 4. This one will probably be revealed well before Kingdom Hearts is being shown. Yeah, more explosions.
Yeah, don't know anything about it.
I don't know.
I would never put it on this list.
No, but it's a game that I know is published.
Thanks Walmart for that, and then Nier, their next game, we can see the next Nier game.
Yeah, after Nier Automata did really well last year, they're like, we're gonna make a developer internally to have Yoko Taro make his next crazy game.
It'll be just a teaser.
It'll be not even a teaser. It'll be just a logo. They'll be like, here's their next game.
Nier far away.
It'll be like glitched out. Last time they didn't even have like a title. It was glitched out. He'll say like the theme is loathing and despair. That sounds too generic. That's almost Danganronpa at that point. Anyway, point is that he's going to give some sort of discussion. He's going to show up and be like, it's me! I'm still working on my game! And disappear. That's the end of that. But actually, we may have skipped one on the list.
I know we did, but we're not done yet.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Now, the reason why I'm telling you to hold on is that one, because that's the biggest one.
Okay, well, we'll cover that last.
This was the last one. But this one we've heard talks about is there's a new Avengers game.
Yes, a new Avengers game.
I'm surprised Square-Enix is making it.
Again, they own Eidos, which is in turn making games on the West Side. But rumor has it that we've been getting one of the writers, directors of the Avengers series is going to be at E3, which is like, oh, well, he's definitely a major component. That means like, why else would he show up? Now the thought is Avengers going to be revealed here as one of their last things, or are they going to actually reveal it at one of the other major conferences? Is Microsoft going to pay dollars for that Avengers?
See, I don't think because Square Enix is probably just going to focus on Square Enix.
Like
Japanese stuff. So I don't think Avengers is going to be at that conference. It could be at Sony because
Sony has Spider-Man.
Because Sony has Spider-Man.
That would be a pretty good mix, but that would be a bit of a wait based on the time from here. Sony is the end of I guess it's only the same day, but
Yeah, so just let it go.
yeah, let it go, let it go. That's Disney.
All right, so now we got that out of the way.
Yes, it's time for the game that we skipped in the list because it's the most important game.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes, so we're now at year 3 at the time it was shown. It was 2015 that it was shown.
That was shown.
And now so this is actually the 4th E3.
Actually, it wasn't shown. It was announced.
It was announced, and since then there's been a lot of game development issues. CC2 was the developer before, and they took that game internally. And at this point, the question is, how far along are they? And they've been saying that progression has done really well since then, and since Kingdom Hearts 3 is, I think, done at this point in terms of the direction. I think at this point, I'm willing to say it's coming out in 2019. I think it's coming out.
Well, episode 1.
Episode 1 is coming out in 2019. The game is going to be split into 2 halves. I feel 2 halves or three quarters. It'll never get to the 4th.
It'll never. It's the long extending arm will never make it. It'll always be Final Fantasy 7.
6.5 or whatever. But
Never.
But the Final Fantasy 7 remake, they're going to show a gameplay demo. They're going to show the intro sequence.
They're finally going to show us Final Fantasy 7 remake. That I think is
demo and all
that is
their
big drop.
They may even show that after Kingdom Hearts.
Or kind of like, okay, thank you for joining us.
Kingdom Hearts. And Kefka is there for no reason. No, but the I think Final Fantasy VII remake would be a really big thing to talk about. And they haven't shown. They have teased us with a screenshot of one of the bosses from Midgar.
I don't think that was a tease. I think
that was a leak.
It might have been a
leak.
In this day and age, you never know.
E3 is leaky, and we need to get that plumber involved, and even Nintendo is leaky as heck right now. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII remake will be at E3. I'm putting down nothing because I'm not a betting man, but I'm definitely going to say that there's no reason why they wouldn't show it here unless they're showing it in some weird Japanese show 3 weeks from now when nobody's paying attention. And that's Square-Enix.
Yes, exactly as I expected it was going to be about.
Yeah, all those games. And that one's going to be really interesting. If all of the stuff we talked about made it through, I'm top dollar. Really hyped for that. We know Kingdom Hearts is going to be shown. We know Shadow of the Tomb Raider is going to be shown. We know they've got some DLC stuff. It's a matter of if we're going to see the final date of Kingdom Hearts and if we're going to see Final Fantasy and that Avengers game. Those are going to be the really linchpin moments of this video conference thing. All right, we got to go to the next one. We got to keep running. You got to keep. You don't need to run. You're sitting down watching this video, I assume.
We got to do Ubisoft next.
Yes, we do. And so do you.